Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I am finally here with the flip through for the Teal prayer journal. It is just about finished. It just has a couple of finishing touches that need to be done. I need to do the little things for inside the centers of the signatures, and then I have a couple of other special things that I want to make for Shelly. So this is the Teal prayer journal with the tassel, and I have made this out of an actual book, and instead of covering the whole book, because the book was teal, I went ahead and used scrapbook paper to cover the book. So let's start with the tassel, and it is attached here to an eyelet on the side of the book. I've used a pamphlet stitch in the book here. It has this large cross. It has several knots in the ribbons. There's a variety of ribbons. There's even some leather. So this right here is teal colored leather. I have this bead. On one side it says peace, the other says love. There's this little doily, a love charm, the heart charm, and then also some eyelets that had the teal color or turquoise, so I added those as well. Okay, so there is a tutorial about the tassel. So this is the cover. I have used a scrapbook paper, a little patch that I had, one of the hearts from the 450 hearts that I cut. This, every time you see the passages and verses in the teal color, they came out of a perpetual calendar. So one of those calendars that is on wire and you turn it and you can use the same calendar year after year. I had one in teal, and so I've used it throughout. Here I've got a piece of scrapbook paper, and I have made a ribbon, added some lace, and then stamped the word blessed. I've used gold glitter glue throughout and added this flower that was gifted to me. And then to bring some of the teal in the center, I used the peacock feathers distress ink and put some in there and added some of the gold there also. Then I had this beautiful lace that I'd gotten at Ben Franklin in Ojai, and I added that too. So the closure that I chose for this is an eyelet on the front, an eyelet on the back, and then tie it. Shelly had seen the prayer journal, the peach one, and she loved it. So I did this very, very similar, but on this one I did add a pocket here in the front, and I have a couple things that are going in here that are just special for her. I've started the book with the coffee dyed emboss. This is a plaque that I have, and I embossed the paper on the plaque. It says, "Where hope grows, miracles blossom." So I'm going to try and go through this quickly. Okay, so I have a border tuck here with some note paper and stamping. I've added this. It came out of this book that I'd gotten at the 99-cent store. It has verses on the top, and then a story about that could relate to that, and something to meditate on. So I've got those throughout. This is from a Heidi Swap calendar thing that I have, and so those are just in here behind this border tuck spot. This came out of a book. I've added some coffee dyed paper and sewed around it. Then I added a little button and bell to this little tab paper clip. Up here we have one of the paper clips that's the flower, and I have a tutorial on those paper clips as well. So each page, or each set of pages, will have a sticker or something that has a verse or a saying or something to meditate on. So this book is made to be able to be used all by itself. All you'll need is a pen and your thoughts. Of course, you can use it along with another Bible study or something as well. So I've made a tag. It has some of the coffee dyed scrapbook paper attached, and then I stamped it with my new bird stamp. Doily here, this is embossed with a charger plate, and I've added a paper ribbon tab here, and just a little bit of lace. And now you're going to start seeing the stenciling. So I've done stenciling throughout this book. Here is a tag made out of a Christmas tag. Here's some washi tape, and you'll see this throughout. Here I've added a little washi tape to this page and some stenciling. There's plenty of area to write. Some graph paper. So this side has lined paper on one side and graph paper on the other. Here's another one of my bird stamps, and I've just used some distress ink and sponged it on there. Here's one of the hearts, and it is just attached there with the paper clip, and so you can write a secret note on there, and probably nobody's going to know that you wrote. Shelley also likes horses, so I added some horse paper, and then here's another note paper, and it is blank and ready to be written on. So use the belly band here, and some lace. Here I've added a ledger paper, a things to do, and this is the first of 6. These are tags that I what did I do? I downloaded them. I bought them from Tsunami Rose, and I downloaded, and then I printed them on blue file folder. And then on this one, I've added some gold glitter glue, peacock feathers, and antique linen to distress it and to make it look a little more teal. And we have a side border here, and it is sewn on the same time I sewed the lace on, and then glued at the bottom. A little bit of stenciling up there because these don't quite fit. I mean, they don't take up the whole page. And this was how I was trying to make the stark white of a paper not be so stark white. And this actually is the fold over of this paper here. So my pages are 11 inches, but this one I left because it was 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, I left the edge and I just folded it over. Here's the back side of note paper, and I've stamped down here. I've made a little pocket here, and it just has some journaling cards, and they're stamped on also. And then it is closed with this little 1-inch circle punch. Okay. We have some smaller graph paper here, sticker, stamping, and then this is the scrap after I cut this, after I sewed it and I cut the sides off, I put the scrap here. So this is coffee dyed paper here again, graph paper, stamped and stenciled and stamped, and added some lace. And here is the dangly paper clip. It says always believe, always believe. And the little sparkly parts are parts of a broken bracelet. So there's a large pocket here that she'll be able to put something in. This is the center of the first signature. I have the footprints little saying here on a tag, and it's just tucked in. You can write here, and it says prayer changes everything. I love these birds. I thought they were beautiful. And we have a pocket here using the top with the verse of the book, and then the other part is here. So she'll still be able to get the whole thing out of this. Be happy. It's stenciled, an ombre stencil. I have a tutorial for that. And then all that space for writing. And I did it so you could actually see the be happy through the vellum there. Here I have a pocket, and it just has a coffee dyed paper back tag, some stamping. We have a little note paper, another one of those pieces out of the book. It tucks into this little corner with some stamping up here. And this little tuck spot actually opens if with more room to journal. Here we have some more stamping on the graph paper. A piece of, this is a valance that I have that I've been taking apart. I have a little card in here, and here is my hidden enjoy. I put those somewhere in all of my projects. And on the back here, I've stamped some lines and stenciled, added some washi tape. Have a little bit of washi tape down here that says blessed, and some stamping here. I love this stenciling using the words. And we have the large divine paper clip, and it is holding in this note card and things to do, and also there's another tuck and write space. Here's another one of the Tsunami Rose bookmarks tags, and I've stamped some lines on the back of that so you can actually write on the back of that. Added this heart to hold it. Here I've added this little tiny envelope, and inside the envelope is the little tiny note card, and inside that is a little tiny label. All places to write. So then another one of, this is the other side of the charger plate with a sticker and a paper ribbon tab. Sticker and stamping, and I sewed this on, and the stitching shows through. So at the other side of the doily, here we have a pocket. This is the back of the first signature, and in this page is a page out of the devotional that I'm actually using this year. It started falling apart, so I went ahead and took some pages out of it and put it into this book. So that's the first signature. The second signature starts, and it's got, you could actually start writing right on this page. I have a belly band, and it's being held with this, this tag is being held in with this paper clip and this tag that is Christmas tag. I did stenciling here using paper lace, and then the little bird stamp down here. Here I've used the washi tape and some of the horse paper scraps, some stamping, stenciling, stamping. Here's the thankful card and a tag. I turn it over, and there's some washi tape, plenty of room to write. Here's another piece of that beautiful lace like is on the front. And I've just ripped the paper here, and then I've distressed the edge. Here we have a border tuck, and in this I have the prayer plant out of one of my plant books, and God makes things right. Okay, so that's out of that book. We have this little hanging tag hanging from a heart-shaped paper clip. It has this little tiny ticket, and there's room to write something secret there. You can write here, and it's stamped blessed. Here we have a paper ribbon lace. I used my Martha Stewart punch and punched the edge, and then I made it into lace. Okay, so we have some stickers and washi tape there. A pocket here with a sticker and some stamping, a little note card, and a large note card of the horses. This is my over-the-top tag. I like to do these, enjoy life, and you can write on the inside of it, you can write on the back, and it just sits over the top of this page, but you can see the enjoy life from the front of the book. So your subconscious might actually see that every time that you go to open this book, and then it will work on helping you have and do and enjoy life. Here's some more stenciling, some lace, and the other side of the charger plate paper. Here's another one of the Joyce Meyer devotional pages. Some stenciling and stamping and a sticker and some lace. And we have held by the paper clip, and this was a white lace And somewhere towards the back here, you'll see where I used this lace as a stencil. At the same time, I colored it. So we have one of the 450 hearts here. It's holding in this "You Are So Special" tag, and another one of the Joyce Meyer devotional pages. Here is this little pocket. It's holding this little tag that has some tickets in it, more places to write. You put other things in there as well. Here's another piece of the calendar. You've got a tag and an index card, some stenciling. On this side, we have this cute little bird, and that was the center of the signature. There. We've got this cute little bird, and it says, "Praise the Lord, all my soul, praise the Lord, all my life. I will sing praise to my God as long as I live." And we have this cute little bird, and I have distressed it using the antique linen and peacock feather ink, and I've added some also to the orchids. Here we have some washi tape and washi tape at the bottom. There's the lace stenciling. So there's the lace and there's the stenciling. Some washi tape here. We've got some stamping here, stickers and stamping. Here is an envelope that has been attached, and it's got a little booklet inside of it. Okay, and some washi here, and then a sticker, some stamping, some lace, another one of the Tsunami Rose tags that's in a pocket here. This is a large tag that I made. I added my new bird stamp. I absolutely love that. And this is one of the lace tab paper clips that I made. There's 3 of them, one at the top, one in the middle, and one in the back towards the bottom. And we have some stenciling here, and then this one is holding the angel that I made out of a butterfly paper clip. More stenciling down at the bottom. Here is a couple of cards, or actually there's a piece of stationery and a card tucked behind that paper clip. And we have a verse here, and you fold this up, and you have space to write underneath this tuck flip up. Here we have the word blessed, the butterfly, and a little piece of that lace came over here. So just peeking over there. Here's another one of the Tsunami Rose tags, and this time I've used it as the tuck spot. And we have an index card there. Here, this one, I've added some washi tape to the outside, some stamping. It's coffee dyed. Here, I've done the ombre stenciling, and that's the back of the second signature. This is the third signature. It starts out with the charger plate and some stamping and a paper ribbon. I really like the way these paper ribbons don't go straight. Some stamping, and a sticker. This was a scrapbook paper that I had in my stash. We have some lace, some stenciling, and a sticker. Attach this lace here with by sewing, and then we have this little birdhouse, and it was really bright, and so I took and I distressed the birdhouse and across the music here with the antique linen, and to put a little bit on some of the leaves as well. Here we have a sticker and a washi tape down here, some stenciling, lace added to there. Here we have the large pocket. This particular one, it's the 12 by 12 paper, and this is what's left after you have the 8.5 inches. So what's that, 3.5 inch? You get a fold. So I folded it up, and you have a pocket on both sides. Okay. So I've done a little stenciling here because the paper was so white. Added a tag and another one of the Joyce Meyer devotional pages, and this is a little placemat, or it's a doily, and I've coffee dyed it. And then here we have the little banner paper clip with the horses and the flower, and I have another one of those top tags. This top tag is being held by this sewn paper, and you turn it over and you're able to see this from the other side. So here we have a pocket, but I didn't close off this side because I wanted to be able to do that. You see how pulling it out of the paper clip, if it had been in a pocket, it would have ripped the pocket. So I just made it a tuck, and it'll hold this tag and this tag. Here's another page out of the book. What is a friend? And it's coffee dyed on the back, so you can write there and you can write here. And we have another paper clip holding it in. We have some more stenciling and stickers. Here is this might be the last Tsunami Rose tag, and then some little note paper here. Again, more stamping. Turn it. We got the little bird down here. This is and a sticker, some stamping, some washi tape on the top and the bottom. And you open this one up and you have a place to write, and then you also have a place to tuck something in. Okay. Here is the middle of the third signature. I just love this bird. He's the same bird that was over there. Well, not the same one, but he's like the one over there. And I, again, used the antique linens and peacock feathers, and I distressed it. Stamp "Follow Your Heart Wherever It Takes You" here. I like that it turned out faint. So then I added a big pocket here that she'll be able to put something in. And can you believe it? There is a blank page. And I'm keeping it blank. So I have a page. This is book paper that has been painted. It has this material decoupaged on. We've used this little paper clip to hold it in, and also have a note card. And then we have a little corner tuck spot with some area to write. And the sticker here. Here, this was one of the scraps that I had left over when I did the outside, and I just stuck it here because otherwise I would have had 2 pages that had nothing on them. Some stenciling and stamping, and a sticker here. This is after I made the center of this signature. I had this piece left, and so I made a long tag to go in this page. It has stenciling on top, and then we have this little tiny card with the horses and part of the calendar. Here we have the butterfly lace pocket. Ah, there's the last Tsunami Rose tag. And again, it's on blue file folder, and then it's distressed with peacock feathers and antique linen. And then I added some gold glitter. And because there was some pink in this signature, I went ahead and I used this pink paper. I have it upside down because I like the way that looked with this rose down here. I know, yeah. So I made this little pocket. I really like this. This was in one of my 6x6 paper pads, and so I added it on top of this page, turned it into a pocket, put a little note in there. Again, this matches this, and it just closes, and so there's a little pocket. A little more sticker and stamping, washi tape, and you saw that washi tape from there. And now we have our last side border. This one is not a tuck. I actually, again, I did the whole page, folded the one side out, and then it was white here, so I put washi tape and a piece of the scrapbook paper that I used my Martha Stewart edge punch and punched it out. So we have some stamping, a sticker, and this is the last page. It says, "Take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go." And when I found this on the sticker sheets, I went straight to this back page and I put it there because I thought that was appropriate. So I've also added a little pocket to the back. There's some lace And so that is the Teal prayer journal. This one is spoken for. It was a special order for my friend Shelly. And I am so excited to have gotten to make this for her. And I hope that she gets to use this and it helps with her journey. And you know, just having a place to write and keep those things that are special to you in your walk with God, I think is awesome. So, and I am glad to have gotten to be a part and to make this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Bye-bye.